Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is an impromptu stream and we're going to take a look at these wonderful products that Grabie sent me. The company sent me both the 2025 calendar as well as the 168 watercolor set, and there's all sorts of cool stuff in there. I'm doing this review live because I don't do a lot of watercolor things, so I don't know what you guys want to know. So this way, you can ask me questions and I can test things out and give you ideas on what works and what doesn't work with this set. All right, so hello, Britt. It's just you and me by the looks of it. So if you're watching this back and you have any questions that weren't asked or whatever, put them in the comment section below the video and I will try them out and see what's going on. Today is my anniversary, so yeah, 16 years ago today I got married. Amazing. I'm surprised. I was actually kind of, not ready for it. It's been a long month. We were so unprepared. All right. Well, it seems that I'm the only one here. So, um, hmm. Well, I'll just start off with the calendar first of all. So we'll move that out of the way, and then we'll get into the exciting stuff. The calendar is a 12-month watercolor calendar for 2025. I had a little bit of difficulty opening it, as you can tell. I've torn the little tab, but whatever. So it comes in this envelope, and it comes with a little stand. And each of these is a watercolor paper, and I do believe it's cold pressed, but let me check. Let's do. And of course I've lost it, so I know how to get to it. Okay. So it is 40-pound, 300 GSM paper. It doesn't say whether it's hot pressed or cold pressed, but it is quite smooth. It doesn't have a lot of tooth compared to other watercolor papers. Now, I am not a person that can watercolor freehand at all. But if you are one of those people that can watercolor freehand, this is a wonderful, wonderful thing for you, because then you can just make your own calendar with your own pictures up at the top. So there's, of course, 12 months. These are a 3 by 5 space for watercoloring. So what I did is I checked to see if I could print a picture to put on there. So you can definitely print on these if your printer accepts a heavier paper, or you can print on your own paper and then glue it on, which is probably what I will do. I haven't been brave enough to actually print it directly on the cardstock, just because I didn't want to mess it up and have only 11 months to show you. So you can definitely print it on your own paper, glue it on, or you can print it directly on the paper. Like I said, this is a heavier cardstock. So it's about, this is Nina. So it's about, 3 times the thickness of Nina. So hello, Sue. Hello, Dawn. Welcome, welcome. just going through the products that Grabie sent me. So again, like I said, there is one for each month of the year, and it comes with this lovely stand. And when I saw the stand, I was like, but it's actually pretty sturdy, and it holds the cards really, really nicely, like so. And you can adjust it, you know, to suit where you're putting it. So yeah, a nice little calendar. And like I said, you can either print your page and put it on the calendar area, or you can, if you're really good at freehanding, you can definitely freehand it. Even if you're not good at freehanding, it's your calendar. Do with it what you want. Make a mess if you want to. Whatever you want to do, it's got a good space for you to do that in. So yeah, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. So that is the calendar. And that was one of the products that Grabie sent me to take a look at. Again, it comes in this little envelope so that you can put it back after the year is over and tuck it away to preserve your artwork. Very cool. All right, so the next thing that they sent me was this beast. It's a very large box of watercolors. And this is what we're going to focus more on today, of swatching and painting and that sort of thing. I'm going to take it out of its box. Hello, Alex. Hey, maybe I'll take it out of its box. And it comes with all sorts of fun stuff, if I can ever get the box open without hurting myself. Ouch. I think I just broke a nail. It's crammed in this box really, really well, just saying. Oh my goodness. I should have just, left it out of the box. I got it all back in here. Now I can't get it out. Well, in this one, I was thinking, well, you'll want to see it unboxed. Now I'm going, you may not want to see it unboxed because it doesn't want to come out of the box. There we go. All right, so there is the paint. Oh. Hey. So those are all the things that comes with it. Including instructions for the water pens. So in this little box, which was probably the cause of all the kerfuffle, is a drawing pencil, a sharpener for said drawing pencil. We will put that over there. It's an HB pencil. And a damp sponge for wiping off your little brushes, and 3 good sized brushes. So these are just watercolor brush pens. So there's a small square brush nib, which is nice for doing little things. And then there's this one here, which is more of a round. And then this one here, which looks to be about a bigger round than the other one. They look to be more of an acrylic hair. It's either else they've got oil on them from the machinery, from the manufacturer. They do have a little bit of unevenness in the bristles, but none that are stranding out too far. So yeah, all three of those come with it as well. I don't know. We'll have to see what Bob has in store. It's our anniversary today, so I do not know. I was intending on it because I forgot. I forgot that it was our anniversary. Um, it's been a long month. So this shows you how to fill your water brushes. And then of course we have our swatch chart, which is what we're going to be filling in today. This is a 300 GSM 140 pound watercolor paper, and it's an actual coloring book, a water painting watercolor book. So it actually has the pictures printed on the watercolor paper already and ready for you to give it a layer of paint, which is cool. I like this one. I think this one would be awesome for fall. Let's see, it goes this way. So this comes with the 168 watercolor paint set. So you can actually, paint it in. And 16. We've been together for 19, been married for 16. All right, so now let's look at the paint itself. Thank you. So it comes in this tin, and it's a pretty tin. It's a very pretty tin. And it has a separator so that if the paint is wet, you can either use this as a palette or you can use it when you put your paint away so that you don't get intermixing from the top and the bottom. All right, so we've got, let's see, in this set there is, 48 metallic colors, which would be up here, and 24 macaron colors, 12 fluorescents, which is down here, and then 84 regular colors. That's a lot of colors, just saying. This box has everything, I'm just saying. So I'm going to take my spray bottle here and we're just going to spritz the entire thing because we're going to be swatching all of these. I want all of them to have some water. All right, I think I got them all. All right, and then we're just going to let that sit for a little bit. I'm not going to be using the Grabie brushes because I don't want to fill them. I'm lazy. Now, previously, Grabie has sent me a few different things over the years. They are a company that was started in 2021 at the height of the pandemic for relaxation through art. And they have sent me a couple of different things over the years. One of the things that they have sent me was a watercolor set that included this brush. And this brush is fantastic. I love this brush. So this is what we will be using it on. There is a link below the video for the Grabie website. All right, so I'm going to move these over. We're going to wet the brush. Now this pad is a watercolor pad. There's an area up here at the top that you probably can't see that has a water cup as well as some mixing basins. I like to use it when I'm watercoloring just to keep the water contained to the page. So Unfortunately, I don't use it very often, so it is a little wonky. I'm going to zoom you in as soon as I get this pad to behave, and we'll get started on the swatching. There we go. All right. Hopefully everybody can see. So the first ones are going to be either a metallic or a pearlescent. Yeah, that's about what it is on the Grabie site as well. So that one was called Outer Space. Okay, so I don't think they have these in the right order. I think they have these out of order. Well, duty. Because there is no way those are... Okay, so I've got it upside down is what I've done. Okay, let's ignore that. we're gonna remove that. Because that's not supposed to be there. I had the box upside down. Make sure that you don't have the box upside down after you've swatched, so that you can actually know what. Just saying. So this one is Outer Space. It's going to have a little bit of that glitter in it from the other color. It is not supposed to have the glitter in it, so ignore the glitter. No, they don't have numbers on the paints, but they do on the front of the box have a Grabie thing, and then black. And once you get this part done, you'll be able to see where your top and your bottom is. This is Pebble. Hello, Shannon. Yes, pay attention. Hello, Catherine. Awesome. This one is Dim Gray. This one is Stone Gray. I know this is probably boring the heck out of y'all. All these gray colors. And then we have Brick. Ooh, that's a pretty color. I like that color. And then Mahogany. That's pretty too. I'm going to move this so it's down below it so that I can Zoom it out a little or zoom it up a little. That way. That way I can move it up and still be able to reach the pans as I go. All right. And then we have carob. It's a nice color too. And then dark chocolate. And then syrup. And then, oh, that's the wrong one. The next one is cinnamon brown. And then umber. Didn't get quite enough water on that one. Got some good browns going on. I'll move you over just a touch. There we go. And then we've got cedar brown. Yeah, it is. It's a really good gray color. And then we have ruby. And if we have enough time today, after swatching all of these, I might be able to maybe paint one of those small pictures in the painting book that comes with it, just to test out the paper in there. This is garnet. That is a really deep red. I like that. This one is sangria. It's a pretty color too. And this one here is burgundy. I may need to spray these again. Didn't get quite enough water on it, but I can still see the color, which is good. This one is auburn red. They lay down really, really nice and have a really good pigmentation to them. Not needing a whole lot of water to carry the color. So this is rust. Oh, nice. Okay, good to know. Going to give this another spritz. Because they're a little dry. A little dry. So this one is granola. Don't know why they call this granola, but okay. Didn't look like granola to me, I'm just saying. My granola is not usually that color. And then this one is lemon curry. Like that yellow undertone to it. And this one is sunflower. That's a pretty color. And then this one is juniper. That's a nice green. I like it. And then this is pine. Hello, Della. And this one is moss. I'm getting into some good green colors here. Need a little bit more water. This one here is old moss. Yeah, so far they're really, really nice. And then we have pickle. Didn't know Jody was a paint, but it makes sense. She is awesome with them. It's a good green color too. I like that. And then Kelly green. And then lime. Hurry back. And then spring green. Some good greens going on here. And then pear. It's not a typical pear green. Pear greens are usually a little more yellow. And then parakeet. Yeah, the one thing I do wish is that they would put names on the paint themselves or on the trays, but the division is so small, and basically the water is just going to wash it off. So that's why they don't, and I understand why they don't, but still. This is emerald. Oh, nice. Well, happy birthday to the kiddo, and enjoy the in-laws. This is cadmium green. Awesome. Well, have fun. This is Castleton green. I need more water. Need more water. Got some good greens going on here. And then this is jade green. It's a pretty color too. And then this is deep jungle green. Okay. And this is Dolphin's Aqua. So they're spreading really nicely, and you're able to spread them really deep colored, quite thick, or thin them out quite a bit. This is mint. I'm glad that they have upped their game on the quality of swatch card, because it used to be just a paper swatch card and it just sucked. This one is turquoise. Nice blue. It's a pretty color. This one here is ocean. Now, if you are just getting into watercolor, um, I am a very novice at it. I'm not at all good. Um, I can do it sometimes, But I will say that you don't need a huge set of paints. You can definitely create with a smaller set of paints because paint is one of those things that you can mix to create the colors you want. It's a lot easier to mix paint than it is colored pencil or marker. So definitely a lot easier than colored pencil. Markers not too bad to do, but colored pencil is a lot more difficult to mix than paint. So that was blue sapphire. And this one is peacock. That's a pretty color. That is such a pretty color. Hello, Danielle. And then dark turquoise. Make sure that I've got this correct because this does not look right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. They say this is dark turquoise. I guess it is darker than the turquoise there. But it's a nice light blue. And then Turkish blue. Alex, your favorite part's coming up. Nice. And then Space Cade. Ooh, that's a pretty color. That is a nice deep blue. And then Yale blue. That's a nice blue too. And then Imperial blue. Such pretty blues in this. That is a nice, nice blue. I love that blue. Okay. Yes. Sometimes. Sometimes it can be just a royal pain in the bum. This is Bayern blue. Bayern blue. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way. My arm's getting into it. That's a nice blue too. Didn't quite have enough water on there, but you can still spread that color really nice. So. The next one is Azure. I'll use more water this time. There we go. That is such a pretty color. And then Chelsea blue. And Kesu purple. That is a dark purple. And northwestern purple. And this one. Yeah, they seem very thick. Yes, the thick watercolor in thick books is a lot better than doing it on Amazon paper. I do find that Amazon paper does have a tendency to peel. And that one was indigo. This is ripe plum. And dark violet. And then eminence. And it seems to be quite opaque if you mix it really thick, because I'm covering up lines, and the really thick areas, the lines aren't showing through. So and this is pansy purple. I need more water. That's better. Oh, that's pretty. Pansy purple's pretty too. I don't know why it's showing so dark on there. Let's see. That's a little better. And this one is Pizza Edge. I have never seen a Pizza Edge that looks like that. Um, okay. But it's a pretty color. I think if my Pizza Edge was that pink, it'd be going back. Just saying. And this one is dark magenta. This This one is lipstick stain. Move it over. And this one is Fandango. Getting into the pinks. Then mulberry. I would not call this mulberry myself, but that's just me. Well, I guess it does have that purple undertone to it. This one is pink. And this one here is punch. Those are some really bright pinks, I'm just saying. This one is dark pink. Yeah, I don't know. Some of the names don't really match the color, but they're so pretty. They're pretty colors. This one is cherry pink. This one is rubine red. Oh, that's pretty. That is a deep, bright red. I like it. Nice. This is cherry red. It's pretty too. Some pretty colors. This one here is rose. Hello, Mama Mona. Again, these are products that Grabie sent me for review. They are listed below the video, so you can take a look at them on their website. I do believe they are available on Amazon as well, but I just have the listing for the Grabie site below. That is red. And then the last one is called Candy. On this line. It's a nice color too. All right. And the last row on the top, we're going to start off with Desire. Yeah, they are. They're a really good amount of red. And then Tiger. It's a good deep red orange. And then this one. Having a swatch chart like this is a good thing so that you're able to, at least take a look and see what colors they are, because the pan itself is going to look a little different. And that one is orange. And my camera's being fussy. And this is tangerine. This one is honey. That is definitely the color of honey, though. Some of them are spot on, but some of them are just slightly off. All right, this one is marigold. That's nice too. This one is bumblebee. A nice bright yellow. This is banana. Should actually say fresh bananas because my bananas don't look like that right now. This is sunshine yellow. It's a pretty color. Nice, nice yellow. This is deep saffron. Yeah, not even mashed up. Definitely fresh bananas. Pastel orange. Some really good light skin colors there. And then white. Okay. And the white's off a little just because of the color that I may still have in the pen. Definitely a translucent white. But there we have all of the top colors. Now we're going to get into the fluorescents. Now remember, you can mix the fluorescents with other colors. You don't have to just use them just for fluorescents. That is fluorescent Mardi Gras. Move it up here. This one is fluorescent purple, purpurez. Purple. My brain just wants to say purple. This is fluorescent steel. Pretty color. This one is fluorescent green. And it definitely is. This one here is fluorescent chartreuse. Definitely getting into those fluorescent colors that we're all used to. And then the fluorescent fuchsia. Get some more water on there. That is a very, very bright fuchsia. And then fluorescent strawberry. A nice color too. So far I'm not disappointed with the intensity of the color. Definitely has a deep, rich color to them. Fluorescent orange. And the colors that they have fluorescent are definitely that fluorescent color. They're not just a highly pigmented, brighter color of the natural color, which is cool. Now, I don't know if they will light up under a black light. I don't know where my black light is, but fluorescent colors tend to light up under a black light. So this is fluorescent marigold. That one's a little lackluster. Let's get a little bit more water on there, maybe. That's better. That's better. There's fluorescent marigold. You know what? That isn't fluorescent marigold. Hold on a sec. We're going to wipe that off. Because that isn't fluorescent marigold. This one is fluorescent marigold. And it's just very lackluster. It's not very, very bright. So fluorescent marigold is a little bit disappointing. This one is fluorescent Tuscany, which is a brighter color. And then we have this one here, which is fluorescent butter. So a pale yellow fluorescent. And then fluorescent yellow. All right. I might need to get some clean water. Just be right back. I'm going to get some clean water because the water's looking a little dirty. So I'll be right back. All right, so we got some clean water. And the next one is going to be Macaron Brown. So we're going into the Macaron colors. It's a nice brown. And this one here is Macaron Copper. And then Macaron Purple. Let's not drip on it. It's pretty. Did everybody run away? Don't blame you if you did. Alright, and this one here is Macaron Sky. This one is Macaron Seafoam. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, I like that. That's a pretty color. These are the macarons. There are metallics in here. We just haven't got to them yet. And this is Macaron Mint, I think. Yep, Macaron Mint. That's pretty. There are metallic colors in here. Oh, I'll call him back. And I better check. Yeah. It was just my hubby. This is Macaron Rudy Blue. So Macaron is usually a pastel tone, something that has more white pigment in it than the other colors. And this one here is Macaron Red. This one here is Macaron Rose. Hello, Blue. This one is... Now, Grabie has all different products, not just paint. They have some craft boxes. They have some paper craft boxes like journaling and that sort of stuff. This is Macaron Peach. They've got paint, they've got markers, they've got pencils. They've got all sorts of things. This one is Macaron Gold. So take a look at their site and, you know, different things that are available. Now, Grabie is available on Amazon as well. So if you do find something on the site that you like, take a look at the price of it on Amazon as well, because sometimes Amazon has sales that Grabie isn't having, and sometimes Grabie has sales that Amazon's not having. So keep an eye on both sites. This is Macaron Bumblebee. This is Macaron Maroon. And this is Khaki. Macaron Khaki. Yes, the metallics are lovely. And this is Ecru, Macaron Ecru. This one is Macaron Wood Brown. This is Macaron Heather. This one is Macaron Hibiscus. So all the ones in this line are the macarons. So I'm not going to say macaron. So this is sepia. Pink lemonade. This is piggy pink. A very light pink. I like it. This is powder blue. This is olive. Pretty color. And then the last one in the macarons is pistachio. And then we're going to start in the metallics. That's pretty too. So other than these three here, they're quite a muted set of colors. These three here I personally would not call macaron colors, but that's just me. All right, going to start with iron. And these are the metallics. So these are going to be the glittery ones. They've got a good amount of glitter in them. This is scorpion. Oh, that's got a lot of glitter in it. This one's tawny. And they break down very quickly, very easily. And you get a really good amount of pigment, even with a small amount of water. This is antique brass. And after it dries, I'll show you the shine in it, I hope. I'm not great at getting the shine to show on camera, but yeah, they are definitely very, very glittery. This is sienna. Lift up some of that water. Not drop more down. Put a little bit more of that down. That one messed up because I dropped too much water off of it. This one here is Nevada. Hello, Calamity. This is artichoke green. This one is laurel green. It's pretty too. This one is, this one's called Dirt. Oh, love it. That one's Dirt. Awesome. This is Royal Periwinkle. Yeah, it looks like dirt to me too. What time is it starting, Calamity? Is it already started, or you're a different time zone than me, so I'm not sure if it already started. I thought it was a little bit later. This is Deep Lilac. There's a wood brown, macaron wood brown. This is Agan. or Egan, however you want to say it. And then we've got Carolina blue. Make sure I get enough water on it. Is it pretty blue? All right. This is Argentina blue. This is bleu de France. Getting all fancy now. This one is blue-gray. It's pretty. This one is spring. That's more of a teal. This one is called Chateau. And this one is Mantis. Now, aren't you guys glad when I do swatches, I just do them and then speed them up? This is Sapphire. Ooh, that's pretty. That is a pretty one. This one is Dollar Bill. I like the next one. Inchworm. These colors are really pretty. This one's Inchworm. This one's Lime Green. A little bit too much water there, but that's okay. And this one is Persian green. It's pretty too. I like it. All right, now we've got 2 more lines to go. We're going to start with a mist gray. That's pretty. And then coconut. That's a good pretty color in there. I like that one. This is Windsor Tan. That's a pretty color too. So many pretty colors. And this one here is Orchid. Ooh. Sparkly purple. Hello, Celine. Good morning. And this is Pearly Purple. That's a pretty color too. This one is Rouge. That's pretty. This one's Coral Pink. Ooh, that's a pretty color. And the next one's Taffy. And then one more line, well, yeah, after this line, one more line of the metallics, and then we'll be all done swatching. We'll review the swatch, and then I have to go. Like I said, it is my anniversary today, and Bob's on his way home, so I do need to, pay attention to the hubby. So that one's Taffy. I was hoping that this wouldn't take as long as it did. We'll review the products and then take a look at both of them again and take a look at all the colors in this wonderful set of paint. And yeah. Again, I've got the Grabie site listed below. I did not look on Amazon, but somebody else did, and they are available on Amazon. So if you want to purchase them on Amazon, they are available there as well. Yeah, 16 years. 16 years married today. He said happy birthday, happy anniversary to me at midnight. I almost said happy birthday. At midnight last night, and it was like, oh yeah, it is the 20th, isn't it? It's like, not yet. Yeah, it's been a long month. We've had so much going on, so much on our minds, we almost both forgot. So, but he did remember. I would have remembered this morning when I got up, but at midnight last night, I did not remember. So that was Cherry Blossom. This one is Cotton Candy. That's pretty. Thank you. Yeah, we've been together for 19 years, married for 16. This is Flamingo. Ooh, that's pretty. That is a pretty pink. And then this one is Ginger. Hello, Marilyn. Thank you. This one is Apricot. This one is Sugar Cookie. Yum. Yeah. Have a wonderful evening and, of course, enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much for coming in. I know this has probably not been all that exciting, but this one is Sand. But I wanted to show you guys, and like I said, I'm not all that great with watercolor stuff, so I don't know what kind of information you guys need to know about a watercolor set other than the pretty colors that's in it. I will say that the color and the pigmentation is breaking down really nicely and is very thick, so you can definitely get a really high level of color and still be able to water it down to get a lower, thinner color. But other than that, I really don't know what watercolor people want to see in a watercolor review. So I figured I'd do it live so you guys could ask me questions and that sort of thing. This one is Unmellow Yellow. This one is Unmellow Yellow. Yeah. And then this one here is Gold. Need a little bit more water on there. And this is a lovely yellow gold, not a brown gold. That's pretty. That's a good gold. Yeah, exactly. From what I could see on the website, there's not a lot of light fast information. Um, I would assume that the darker colors would be the same as colored pencils. The darker colors are going to have more light fast um, than the lighter colors. This one is light goldenrod. I can, of course, after I'm done this swatch, take a look on the website and see if there's any light fast ratings on them. I don't believe Grabie has the light fast ratings. And I wouldn't be able to test them fast enough for you to give you an accurate. This is Pearl. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah. Well, this is a really good watercolor paper, and I was going to try to paint on their watercolor book, but unfortunately this took much longer than I was expecting it to. So unfortunately I don't have time to do that today. I may do a part 2 when we get back, or maybe on Sunday. I'm not quite sure. This one is Cream. We are going to be gone as of Wednesday next week. So of course we still will have our Saturday and our Monday, but we will be away at the end of the month, so no Saturday and Monday at the end of the month. This one here is Lace. Yeah. That's pretty. It's almost a clear with a multicolor glitter in it. That looks really cool. When the light hits it, it looks really cool. And this one here is Seashell. So with the Grabie paints, you actually get a 10-page watercolor book that is on really good watercolor paper. So it gives you the ability to test out your paints on watercolor paper, so that you can, see how they work together, which is great. Yeah. And this one is cotton, which is almost a white. A little tiny bit more water. Pickle has some fantastic watercolor videos too. Well, live streams, watercolor videos. She does lots of watercoloring, which is wonderful. But she has a magic paintbrush. She says she doesn't, but I think she does. I think she just has a magic paintbrush and goes whoosh, 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 and it's beautiful. All right, so that is that. I'll wipe up some of the mess here so that I don't drag it all over. All right, so these are our colors. I'm going to zoom you out so you can see them all at once. So there's our colors, and if I tip this the right way, you can see the metallic shine on those. So the metallics start here and go all the way down to the bottom. So all of these ones here, the 4 lines at the bottom, are the metallic. Up here is our pearlescence in these 2 lines, and then our fluorescence, and then our regular colors. So it has a really good selection of color throughout this set. Let's take a look and see if there's any information on the Grabie site for whether or not they have any light fast. So it does not say. So it says that it works well for wet on wet, wet on dry painting techniques with good transparency. And they are definitely smooth, so they are definitely saying that correctly. They're finely milled so that they don't crack. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about their light fastness though. So I cannot guarantee that they are light fast at all, but they are really pretty. So yeah, so like I said, this is the entire set. It comes with 3 paint brushes. Where did I put them? I put them over on the side. So all together in this entire set, we have that entire set there. Move up, there we go. So there's our entire set, and there's our swatch card. So if you just put your swatch card in with your set, you'll be able to know where your colors are, like so. All right, it comes with these 3 water pens. I didn't try out the pens. I will give them a try when we do, possibly when we do coloring in the, or painting in the coloring book. Of course, it comes with a little palette or a separator. In case your paints are wet, you can put this on and they're not going to drain into each other. It does come with this coloring book or painting book. Yes, a very, very nice variety of colors. This set will run you about $60, and it comes with a lot of different things. It comes with the pad to wipe your paint brushes on, 3 paint brushes, a drawing pencil, and a drawing pencil sharpener, as well as your swatch chart, the paints, and this book, which has it has 10 different pictures in it on watercolor paper. So it's actually a really cute book. The pictures are done in a sepia print, so you can definitely watercolor over top of it. So next time, I think I'll do a part 2 where we will actually play with the watercolors a little bit and maybe use this book so you can see how well they work in the book. All right. Yeah, so that is the Grabie watercolor set. Grabie also sent me a watercolor 2025 calendar. Now this is a calendar that is done on watercolor paper. So at the bottom you have your month, and then up at the top you can play with your watercolors and make your own calendar and with your different artworks. Now you can either freehand that if you have the ability to do so, or you can print on it with your printer if you have a printer that does well with your with watercolor, or you can print on your own cardstock and glue it down to make your own calendar. So definitely a good variety of things to do. It does come with its own little stand. Yes, the stand is made out of a hard, durable cardboard, but it is still durable, and you can take some acrylic paint and paint it in any way you want as well. So I think that's really cool. It does come in this paper envelope here, and well, it's a kind of a cardboard paper. It's a thin cardboard, so you can put all your cards back in here when you're done at the end of the year and put it away for prosperity. So you can save that and keep it close or in your journal or wherever you want to keep it. And Bob is home now, so I think I am going to go. Thank you all very much for coming. I hope that this has at least been a little bit informative on the Grabie products. Again, I will at some point in the next couple of days before we leave on Wednesday, I will try to get a page done with the watercolors, whether it's on a live stream or a video, but I will try to do that. If I don't get that done this week, because I do have a lot to do, I will do that as soon as we get back. All right, guys, with that, thank you all very much for watching. Oh, thank you, honey. I got flowers. My honey bought me flowers. He's going to make me cry. I got flowers. He bought me roses and lilies and greens. Lots of pretty flowers. All right, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. Again, like I said, if I don't get this done this week, I will do it when I get back from vacation. Unfortunately, with the vacation, I have a lot to do still, so I might not be able to get that done. All right, guys, with that, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye bye for now.